What's up, JEFusion fans? This is Phil back with another Donbrothers video. So, I actually would like to talk about an aspect of the Donbrothers that is quite interesting. Something that is called the Kibi Point, or Kibi Pointo if you want it to be pronounced in a Japanese way. But what is the Kibi Point and how does this affect the Donbrothers? That's what we're going to talk about in this video. Now, before I begin, I would like to remind everyone that there are going to be some minor spoilers for this video because this is apparently going to be an important plot in the Dawn Brothers story, or something that, you know, we can call a plot device in the Dawn Brothers story. So, again, if you haven't caught up with the latest episodes of Dawn Brothers, please go ahead and watch it. Or if you haven't started the series yet, please go ahead and watch and then come back to this video. Otherwise, enjoy. So what are the Kibi points and how does this affect the Dawn brothers? So the Kibi points are some uh, points that the Dawn brothers apparently accumulate, and the person in charge of managing these Kibi points actually is Kaito. Specifically, the Zen Kaiser Black Kaito. So he manages them on a laptop apparently, and how this is accessed, well, we don't know for sure. But the first case, interestingly, was with Tsuyoshi, aka Kiji brother. So it all started one day when Tsuyoshi visited Donbura to have some coffee, and so he was so insecure about Taro. Uh, at this point, they have already met, albeit they don't know that they are Dawn brothers. So those identities are still secret, but at least as people, they have met each other. So uh, Tsuyoshi again sees himself as this wimpy average guy, uh, while Taro is basically Mr. Perfect. He does everything perfectly, even in one try. So uh, Tsuyoshi wishes to be more like uh, Taro, uh, he makes a soliloquy, I guess, or he talks to himself like if there was some kind of uh, way for him to be like Taro. So Kaito suggests that he uses points. So so he takes advantage of it, albeit he doesn't understand. So Tsuyoshi doesn't understand what he means or what Kaito means or what these points are, but he says okay to using those points, and actually, well, we don't really see how it happens, but the next day, so Tsuyoshi changes into someone who is more talented, more skilled. He is luckier, but using the Kibi points actually comes at a price. So, like I've mentioned, right, just now, Tsuyoshi became much more skilled. He is lucky. He actually got a promotion. Of course, with that he gets a raise, no doubt. And with that comes arrogance. So he actually tries to recruit Taro. So uh, Taro apparently works as a delivery man only part time, so it's not a full time job. So we don't really know what else Taro does in his time to earn money. But I guess that's not really important. But the reason why Tsuyoshi recruits Taro or tries to recruit Taro is to prove that he is better you know, now that he has, or at least he sees that he has the opportunity to become better than Taro, so he takes advantage of it. However, Taro, being whatever he is, so he notices that something was definitely off with Tsuyoshi, and actually remarks that Tsuyoshi got weaker than before. So it doesn't make sense, right? So at work, Tsuyoshi is actually shown to be able to complete tasks more efficiently and much quicker than how he did, when he was still average. So uh, I guess in return for uh, this newfound capability, this newfound position, so Tsuyoshi becoming a slave to his own desires to become a better man actually shows what his weakness is. His insecurities clearly were showing. And understandably, all of this was to be a man worthy of Miho, his wife. So Miho is not really. I'm not sure if she's Miss Perfect or anything. If she is, then that's great. But uh, at least from Tsuyoshi's point of view, he sees Miho as as a perfect girl, as a perfect woman. And again, because Tsuyoshi is insecure about himself, he doesn't uh, feel that he's worthy enough of her, and therefore unwittingly uses the Kibi points to become quote unquote better. Now, speaking of Miho, this is where uh, the misfortune comes in. So one day, because of course, Tsuyoshi got promoted to manager, and he decides to celebrate by taking Miho out to dinner. So while at the restaurant, now Tsuyoshi's newfound again capabilities also brought in his arrogance. So this kind of puts Miho off. And then in the middle of their date, so Miho suddenly collapses. So she is taken to the hospital, and of course, she receives treatment. And that's actually uh, one of the things, or one of the side effects of using the Kibi points. You gain something, you lose something. So it's an interesting balance, right? However, the Kiwi points doesn't end there. Well, it's not clear how a Don Brothers, or how the Don Brothers get their Kibi points. Jin actually explains to Haruka and Shinichi that the Kibi points, uh, when accumulated. So actually, he does explain the concept of being able to use the Kibi points to get something, but in the process, you will also experience something unfortunate. So you become lucky and unlucky at the same time, basically. However, what Jin also adds is that by accumulating enough Kibi points, one is able to quit being a Dawn brother. So if let's say Haruka accumulates enough points, so she'll have the opportunity to quit being a Dawn brother and probably get her life back to normal as she's hoping for. So what is interesting is, so we do see Kaito's laptop. So like I've said, he is managing the Kibi points, and we actually see that the Dawn brothers so far have different Kibi points. So actually, Oni's sister has the most Kibi points, and Kiji brother has the least Kibi points, and probably contributing to that small number of Kibi points, you know, is that he used them earlier. So I guess Tsuyoshi has to fight more in order to uh, accumulate more Kibi points. So again, we don't know what kinds of actions uh, lead to acquiring Kibi points, and how the other Dawn brothers are going to use these Kibi points and what kind of side effects they'll bring. So that's actually going to be something interesting to watch out for. So the last thing that I would like to talk about regarding Kibi points is that Don Momotaro is exempted from the system. So if you again see Kaito's laptop, so only the other four Don brothers have the Kibi points, right? So uh, how is Taro not affected by this, or uh, why is he exempted in the first place? So this is also something that we have to look out for in the future. So I guess that's it for today's video. And I guess I almost forgot to mention that so the kibi points come from the kibidango, or the millet dumplings that come or that originate from the story of Momotaro. I may have actually mentioned this in the comparison video. So now we do have an idea of how the kibi points are used, or uh, what they mean. So anyways, in the original story of Momotaro, so in order to recruit his allies, so Momotaro gave each of them a millet dumpling. So I guess this is why Don Momotaro does not have uh, his own Kibi point system. Rather, he'd be the one giving those points to the other characters, and Kaito manages them, I guess. So, nonetheless, so the kibidango, or the millet dumplings. So it said in the story that the millet dumplings provide the strength of 100 men. So, I guess that's how they were able to beat the Oni. So yeah, again, there's an interesting use of the kibidango in this iteration of the story of Momotaro, aka Dawn Brothers. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, thank you for watching. Please do leave a like, comment, share this video, subscribe, and don't forget that notification bell so you get the latest from JEFusion. This has been Philip, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.